Hello, friends. Welcome to another live stream of the weekly free instant tournament. I may rush this a little bit because there is some lots of things going on around here, basically. I'm traveling later today to Gatlinburg to play on the regional there. Maybe I'll bring some interesting deals for future discussions, blog posts, or whatever. And there's a lot of things to do. So I will try to be comprehensive. Of course, I'll try to not skip steps, but I will play quickly. And that's dangerous to say because I'm already a quick player naturally, too quick perhaps, many would say. And so let's see what will happen. Let's see. Some people play better when they are drunk, as you probably noticed. So I'm not drunk, but not at all. But maybe I will have some nice spur of the moment decisions here. Anyway, 8 deals, match point scoring. You know the deal. We begin with an 18 card point hand, too strong for 1-0 trumps. Some people would be concerned about the weakness in diamonds. You shouldn't. Whenever your hand is balanced, you should bid no trump in the range that your system requires. This is usually looking for a spade fit. As you can see, we don't have it, and we don't have 4 hearts, so just bid 3 no trumps, and this probably ends the auction. And we do have that big diamond weakness there, but we are in a interesting contract. There are 2 ways of approaching this. One is to try to guess clubs as early as possible, and hoping that if you lose the club trick, it will be dangerous for them to attack diamonds, because they may have, for instance, if I play a low club to the 10, lose to the queen, and East has something like the king of diamonds, king jack of diamonds, will be loath. He may try out instead of that. That's one way of approaching it. The other way is to run spades and to try to ascertain from the run of the spades which opponent should be lower in clubs. So the guy whose spades are 4-2, we don't know this 5 spades of leading. We know that the robot leads from 2 or 3 all the time. And so if somebody has 4 or even 5 spades, chances are that he's shorter in clubs, so would play the partner for the spades. But one thing that we can do here is, if we win the queen, everybody will know that I have 4 spade tricks, or 5 if I have the ace. If I win the ace, they might suspect that I have a doubleton ace and that his partner protects ace and spades. So I think it's best to win the ace here. And I'll follow the first route, leading a club to the 10. Also because the fact that this guy didn't lead a diamond means that he's not extremely long there. So he's probably kind of balanced. I think he is likely to be shorter, to be longer in clubs than his partner. So a club to the 10 it is. Success. So now we could try a heart finesse, but I think we are ahead of the game now. Let's run our clubs and then our spades, and then we'll decide what to do. Yeah, as you see, he was longer in clubs. And let's look at the spades now. So this guy had 3 spades, were 3-3. Ace of diamonds, interesting. Looks like this guy's keeping doubleton king of hearts and a diamond. And this guy discarded some hearts too early, so I'll just play a heart to the ace here. I think the king of hearts is upside. And since his diamond was the jack, I could have finessed the heart and we wouldn't lose too many diamonds. But if his diamond were a low one and I lost finesse at this point. He would play a low diamond to his partner's king jack. So there was some risk there. It was avoided. 90%, 89% is good enough. One club, next case, and two club rebid. So far, so good. Partners inviting. We have a minimum and a misfit, so that's a pass. I forgot to mention I may even interrupt this broadcast in the middle of the tournament because I have some issues going on in the backyard that may require my attention. But let's think about this hand here. They will cash two spades. And unfortunately, we won't be able to discard a spade or a heart. We would like that. And I will try to catch the queen, to play the queen of spades. Here, this guy has ace king, just to give him some ideas. Why not? But since this is the card that he knows I have, since one partner leads a jack of spades and then has a queen. But of course he didn't. And now what we should be thinking of doing here is drawing trumps. And we have won this card for the fourth diamond, and apparently that's it. We will lose a diamond. There is some interesting chances of other stuff. Oh, note that I roughed low because there's no chance in heaven or hell that East has six spades, having passed twice in the beginning of the auction. So jack of spades to the king and the ace. This guy doesn't have ace king sixth, so I don't have to be afraid of any overruff. In fact, I should know that this guy has the ace of clubs. So there's no good reason to go to dummy and play a club, maybe protecting against a singleton ace in East. And now the diamond shifts from the 7. Our only chance of doing anything here, basically, is that somebody protects diamonds and hearts. We have an interesting technical position called the trump squeeze. And I'll play for it just for the fun, but I don't think it's likely. At this point now, if somebody has the jack 10 of diamonds and 4 hearts to the queen jack, either any 4 hearts actually, right? No, 4 hearts to the queen jack because his partner could have another third. But if somebody's protecting both red suits, he has to keep 5 cards as well as anybody else. So he can't keep 4 hearts and 2 diamonds. He has to unguard either diamonds or hearts. So that was the technical chance here. But since this card was not the 10 of diamonds, if it had been the 10 of diamonds, I would be tempted to play a diamond to the king. Since it's not, I have still a chance of queen jack third of hearts and sometimes a doubleton honor here. So let's go for that. No honor, no queen jack third. And so we lose the final trick. Yeah. The jack of diamonds was protecting the last diamond. Interesting hand in declare play basic technique, but as I said, I'm rushing this. I hope you don't mind that. I think a rush tournament is better than none. Anyway, 1 no trumps, 3 no trumps. 14 high card points. We have 7 tricks in the majors, plus 2 clubs is 9. So we're guaranteed to make this contract. And we have some problems with our entries, right? Because we want to unblock hearts. We have to keep entries to our hand. It's not that simple. Safest would be to lose a club right now. And I think I'll do that. Play a low club to my hand. Sometimes this guy has a king, and this will help me in the end. If the king is on side, then it is. But I have my 9 tricks. Now, I can play a diamond. No big risk there. See, what will I play? for this guy to have the queen or the ace. He's leading. Low spade has a king of clubs. I'll play him for the ace of diamonds. No. Yep. And so now we have reds and diamonds and clubs. So we can hope for the ending of only two cards in my hand. One diamond and a club. Dummy will have two clubs. Yeah. Either clubs will be 3-3, or if somebody holds 4-4 in the minors, he will be dead. So we have to run all our tricks ending in our hand. We'll discard diamonds from dummy at this point. We're watching the diamonds. If okay, club pitch means well, dummy's high. And he pitched this, you see that it happened something interesting. He had ace 9-8, and this guy has queen 10-6, and he spent both the 10 and the queen, and he kept the 6. So the 7 in dummy was enough to be a threat against West. Silly play from East to play the 10 in the first round of diamonds. Okay, 19. And club pass. This is a difficult situation. I think many people would consider it this hand too strong to reopen with an overcall. But they would double. And let's see how the robot interprets one spade in strength. 11, no, spades. Okay, that's more like it. I think it should be unlimited. And I think the whole idea of reopening with extremely weak hands is a bad idea. And although I know it's popular, but you should have lower minimums. Of course, you don't want to let them play in one club cheaply. But I believe in bidding my suits, and especially at the low level, and hoping that Marta will strive to keep the bidding open, as he did. So here now, our big risk here is a club over off. So I will play the queen. I don't need this queen. And I want this guy to believe that there is only two clubs in my hand. If there is a club over off, we go down. Otherwise, now we can draw trumps. We didn't need that queen of clubs. So draw trumps and play. And there was the over off. Funny hand. Funny hand. 8 diamonds. This is almost a slam forcing hand. If we could play it from north. From south, it's not so clear because Barta may have the king of spades, but I think it's important for us to try to get him to bid no trumps, perhaps. I won't invent. Some people would invent a double here, but 8 diamonds should be bid. And I'm hoping that he'll bid 3 no trumps. Yes. And now, if 4 diamonds were forcing, is it? Let's look at how they strong rebiddable. That fits my hand. I want to hear a spade control. He often won't reveal it. He loves to just. So I will go to slam. Trumps to protect his spade holding. 2 aces missing. So we couldn't, since he didn't bid 4 spades as a human being should, over 4 diamonds, I couldn't ask for aces. If he had bid 4 spades, I would bid 4 no trumps. You would bid 5 clubs, 0. I would bid 5 diamonds. We would be playing in the wrong strain, but at least in the right level. So if, okay, 8 is winning. If the diamonds are breaking, we're home. Home meaning down 1. But that's a bad score. It's never great to have 18%. But I think that Mr. Robot could have obliged. I'm not that angry with him because I understand 4 no trumps. It's not a horrible bid, but it was unlucky this time. Okay, Stamen. Now the 3-note drum coming up. Nine of hearts. Looks like Queen Jack is here. So we have 2 spade tricks, 3 heart tricks. It's 5. And these 3 minor suits tricks are 8. And the 9, it should be from shortness. So I will assume that length in diamonds is here. So I will play ace of diamonds and a low diamond. May get unlucky and lose to a doubletone queen. But other than that, if Wes has the queen, yes, I think this is a good way. And now he will establish my other heart trick. And I'm safe here. I can't lose more than spade and a club. So I should establish my spades now. And lead a low club to them. Because sometimes they duck. Only for that simple reason. Sometimes they will duck club. And so I will win one more trick. They didn't, but now my hand is high. The club goes on the heart. Or dummy's club goes on the dime. And so here we are. Horrible lead. 18 high card points. That's another club followed by no trump. Annoying, quite annoying that this one spade overcall. Again, ace 4 3 2. Very often will be the case that we would like to play no trump from his side, but there's no way to know. And distorting my hand either with a double that would show 3 cards in hearts. Not my favorite agreement, incidentally. So if we are wrong siding it, then that's it. No, we are not wrong siding it, but we're still in a precarious position. We have 3 club tricks, ace king 5 and 2 ace 7. We need 2 more. So we have to duck the first spade to break their communications. And then hope for this guy to have queen third of hearts. That's our main shot. Let's see. If he had queen third of hearts, especially empty, he should play the queen under the king to create an entry to his partner. Would the robot be up for that? I don't know. Okay, so now maybe this guy will cash the jack of hearts. Nope. Ace of king of diamonds is almost certainly here. So if I duck this, he will win the king and cash. They will win in total 4 spades, a heart, and a diamond. That's now 2. We have 3 tricks in the bank, and we can make 4 if clubs are breaking to go down 1. So that's my best bet, especially after the club discard. Looks like a 3 card discard. Yep. We're going down 1. Nice shift to the diamond, by the way, because otherwise I would and play east. And I might have made this hand if I had played 4 clubs 3-3 from the beginning and then played him after cashing ace king of hearts and 4 clubs and leading a spade to him. But why should I play 4 clubs 3-3 instead of hearts 3-3? Perhaps after the queen of hearts fell, I should have done that. As I said, I'm rushing this. I won't say that again, especially because it's the last hand. But I want to consider if the queen of hearts should have been an indication that I should shift. I think it should, even before the club discard. Anyway. 14 high card points, that's 1 spade. Open bid. And bidding's over as far as I'm concerned. Not a broke hand, but a minimum. So we need some entries to dummy. So let's unblock this. I won't overtake it because I don't need those entries right now. I think usually I would duck a spade instead of playing ace and low one. Let's try that. Okay, he led clubs to us. So now we don't no longer need any entries to dummy. And assuming that there will be a club rough, and it is indeed there will. And now the chances that there is a cross rough coming up after a diamond return are quite high. Unfortunately, I should have led ace and a spade apparently. Okay. Okay, we managed to scrape by with 62%, even though we had two bad boards. One of them, I would place the blame squarely on me, board 7. Board 5, I think it was a partnership issue. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week, or maybe earlier, with updates from Gatlinburg. See you later. Bye-bye.